Hey everyone, my name is VanderMeer, and in this episode I'm going through TikTok alternatives. If you've been looking for social media apps that are like TikTok to download and get on and get creating content on, then this episode is for you. We're talking about 4 of them. Let's go. So, for the last couple of years, TikTok has taken the world by storm. When TikTok first came out, we waited a little while, downloaded it, gained context, and then started making content for it every single day. And we took those lessons to other platforms that we love, such as YouTube, which is my platform, the one I love the most. For you guys looking to develop an influencer audience and looking to build lots of content, gain new audience where you can, I've only found 4 other apps like TikTok that you should download, gain context from scrolling, and start making content for right now. These are the 4. 1 is Triller, 2 is Byte, 3 is Likee, and 4 is Dubsmash. What I'm going to do is put screen records right now of all 4 below me and then TikTok on the right so that you guys can see what they all look like. Now, the first thing you're going to see between the 4 of them is they're all really similar. The one downfall I will say at the beginning of this episode for the 4 alternatives is they are almost too much like TikTok. With the exception of Byte and Triller, which have a slight different angle, Likee and Dubsmash are just exactly like TikTok. They will carry the same audience and attract the same type of people. The only benefit of getting on those ones right now is you're going to gain audience early before some of the big influencers come on. I always look on the apps to see if Will Smith is on them. And if he is, and it's a real account, then I take them seriously. And of the 4 other platforms at this point in time, I cannot find Will Smith on any of them with a real account as of yet. So I know I'm going to get this question in the comments below. So I'm going to answer it right now in the middle of the episode. Which one of the 4 would I think is the most important to start building content for? I'm going to narrow it down to 2 for you depending on your niche. One is Byte, the other one is Triller. If you are in the hip hop scene, if you are in MMA, or if you like some of that kind of hardcore content, Triller is where you're going to go and where you're going to start to make content for, start to gain context for. If you are in more to animations and design, the closest one of these to Vine is Byte. And that's where you're going to be able to make some really cool animations and short form content and try to build an audience there. I think that both of those have their place and are slightly different than TikTok. They will attract a slightly different audience. On the other hand, Likee and Dubsmash, I would download. I would still reserve your username for and make a profile on them, but they are very similar. You're going to see a lot of TikTok content, and actually a lot of the trends that I see doing well right now on Likee and Dubsmash are old TikTok trends. They're old videos that were doing well on TikTok that now do extremely well on those 2 apps. So if you built a lot of content, then getting on these platforms and posting it could be a great way to develop a ground floor evergreen audience really quickly, right away. Now, one thing to remember though, and I've made this mistake myself, is even if you get on these other apps and start to build an audience and start to post content, in order to hold attention and stay at the top of people's For You page, at the top of the feed, you have to keep holding their attention and keep making content. I haven't made content on TikTok for a while now, and if I post a video, I'm not going to appear to my entire audience. That's important to realize. If you're going to dedicate the time to it, make sure that it's within your niche and that you're going to consistently post on that platform to stay at the top of people's feeds. That way it doesn't all go to waste down the road if you make a whole bunch of content, gain an audience, and then stop posting for a little while to focus on Instagram or TikTok again. I hope you guys got some value from my 4 alternatives. I've made videos on some of these alternatives. If you want a more in-depth review, then we'll put some in the cards. We'll also put the links to those videos in the description below. And I make a lot of videos like this about other social media platforms. If you want to stay in the know about social media platforms, new ones that have just come out, then make sure you guys hit subscribe and hit those bell notifications. It'll come right to your inbox as soon as I post a new one. That's all for now, guys. Have a fantastic day. See ya. All right, in annotations, guys, below I got 2 of the other alternative full reviews below me, and I think one thing I would say extra at the end of this episode is really do download them still. No matter what I said, download them and scroll. Look what's working on their platforms, and sometimes you'll catch an idea that'll work for you on Instagram Reels or on TikTok, and you'll be able to make it unique in your own way. So download them, scroll. Bye.